welcome to the general reading for all signs for today, the 12th of January 2023. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Let me get my coffee out of the shot. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Dre, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Beryl. Thank you so much, Dre. Thank you so much, Beryl. And thank you to everybody for joining us today. I'm reading today with this Magic of the Tarot by Liz Dean. And we're going to purify with this very ancient recipe that's still in production by Roger and Gallet. It's called Extra VA, or sometimes it's called Farina. And 3 sprays in a big room is more than sufficient. You can find links to purchase each of these products right in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. This goes out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it does not seem to apply to you, just disregard the reading. You can then check out the zodiacal readings for your individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, all of which are available to easily restream on my channel, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link right in the main menu. These don't ripple shuffle very well, do they? If you happen to be watching on YouTube on a restream and you don't want to watch all this shuffling on these videos, you can always use the timestamps in the video description to go right to the reading. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. Oh, hello. We do have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. At this point, that's all affiliate links. That may be changing soon, but right now it's all affiliate links, which means that we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We do appreciate your support. Another way to support us is if you want to send a donation, you can do that by using a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you're on YouTube. If you want to use PayPal, you can do paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. We do appreciate your support. But mostly what we appreciate is that you're here today for this general reading for all signs. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's shuffle this one more time. Give this deck a nice clean cut, and we will see what we see. Don't you think? 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Things are looking up. Yay! Sucked, it seemed recently for some of us. Some of us didn't have a real good emotional experience. Some people have been going through some fears, some depressions. I think the whole globe is going through that. But it's been really bad for a lot of people. And when you're in the middle of it, it's like you can't find the way out. You just have to let go and let infinite intelligence do it for you, because you just don't have what it takes sometimes when you're in the midst of all of that. You just have to let go and just sort of be in it. But then what happened, or what is happening for many of you, is it's all falling away. All of the stuff that's been causing these issues, I just dropped a card, hold on, is just falling away. And when that happens, what it's doing is it's revealing the magnet that you are. And the magnet is the magnet for all your good. The 9 of Cups is a card of satisfaction, and it's a card of success, but not only worldly success. It's a card of magnetic success. A lot of times when you get the 9 of Cups, you're being reminded that you draw things to you with your energy, with your thoughts, and with the emotional energy that you carry. And it teaches us that it's important to conjure thoughts and feelings of that which we desire so that we can bring those things into being. And it's a kind of success that is based not on worldly laws, as far as you always have to, make sure that you, do certain things with your social media in order to be successful. You always should do this with your website to be successful. Don't forget your SEO. All of that's important, perhaps. But for success in this regard, it's just relaxing and thinking about what you want as an end result and feeling the feeling that's going to come from having that end result and letting it come to you. without having to go through necessarily all of that. Or if all of that needs to happen, it happens very organically. Sometimes when we have a really strong 9 of Cups experience, we look back and we say, whoa, I didn't know that that's all the stuff you're supposed to do, but I did it, or it was done for me. And nobody could have done it better if they had done it as a plan and as a formula, but I didn't know all of that. All I knew how to do was relax and think of what I wanted and feel the feeling of what that would feel like once it manifested, and let it come to me. And then the pattern was perfect. And so if you were to kind of reverse engineer it, you'd see, oh yeah, you did go through all the steps that you're supposed to go through, but you didn't know that. So the 9 of Cups is a wonderful treasure to have after what many of you have gone through recently emotionally, because when everything's falling away, all the falling away stuff that's happening is what's falling away is everything that's blocking that magnetism. All of the fears, all of the racing thoughts, all of the tensions, whatever that happens to be. Everybody's so different and unique. And it's so exciting. It's so exciting because it's the sort of almost feels like the polar opposite of what you were experiencing recently. And it's beautiful. All right, we've got another 8. So we've got 2 Mercury, 8 of coins. We've got a 9 of Wands and a 3 of Cups. Well, let's save the best for last. Let's just go with it. Now, this 8 of coins, what it looks like has happened for many of you is when you were in the throes of whatever this depression or fear or emotional upset, you still had some wisdom to say, well, I know that I'm feeling this way. I'm going to honor my feelings. But at the same time, I'm going to really watch my attitude. I'm going to remind myself that it's important to have the right kind of attitude. Even in the midst of this, I can control my attitude. I can choose the way that I respond to people, the way that I respond to things. And even though I'm not feeling that great, I don't need to spread it around. And boy, that paid dividends. Those of you that were able to muster that even a little bit, maybe you didn't get it right all the way. Isn't that weird how the color keeps changing? When I put my hand in here, the color goes weird. Maybe it's just on my end. Anyway, then we've got this Knight of Wands on top of the 8 of Wands that's saying that you are receiving so much assistance in getting rid of everything that's standing in the way of your magnetism. So all of the things that need to go, that need to end, there's some habits that need to end, or relationships that need to end, or practices that need to end, or whatever. Maybe just the problems themselves need to end. Whatever it is that needs to end, you're getting so much help, so much assistance. There's so many energies, whether they be in the form of people or not, that are on your side, that really, really want you to succeed. And you're not alone, even if it might feel like it sometimes. You are not. And the universe is rooting for you and is there for you and wants you to not only get through this, but get to the other side of this where all the goodies are. And look at these goodies. Like I said, this magnetism is bringing in so much satisfaction for you. That's what you can expect. But it's so much satisfaction that it's going to require you to have a celebration because it's really, really amazing. It's that good. It's that good. And it's so important when things start really happening well for you and you're moving into all of that you celebrate it, that you acknowledge it, that you say yay. And you might even try to celebrate it before it starts to manifest as an affirmation of what's yet to come. So maybe today is a great day to just celebrate even before it happens. I'm so grateful for whatever it is that you're grateful for, that you want. And it's so different than what it's been very recently for most of you. And I really want to point out that that's you that turned it around. It's not like, oh, you're so lucky that you happen to fall into the right mood or something like that. No, you turned things around. You said, no, I'm going to buckle down and really get my mind focused on my attitude. And I know it's hard and I don't know what to do and I feel like crap, but you know what? I'm gonna do my best here. I'm gonna do my best to be kind. I'm gonna do my best to put out what I want to get back. And as a result of you even considering that, maybe you didn't get it perfectly all the time. Who cares? Just the idea that even crossed your mind is huge, because that was the catalyst for all of this change that's happening. And it's really nice change. And you deserve it, by the way. Otherwise, this night wouldn't be here for you. Now, when we say assistance, a lot of readers, and it's a very valid way of reading, it's just not the way I read. A lot of readers, well, I mean, I can read that way if I happen to be doing spreads for this, but that's not what I do on these streams. A lot of readers have these court cards signifying specific people in your life. Okay, now who's the Knight of Wands in your life? That's not what we're doing here. The Knight of Wands is you receiving help in general, allowing yourself to receive help, especially in regards to projects and work and passions in life. Now, what form does the Knight of Wands come? All kinds of forms. Sometimes it is a person or people, multiple people. Sometimes it's an organization. Sometimes it's a service. Sometimes it's an omen. Sometimes it's a new idea or an inspiration for something. But just know that the universe is conspiring to help you, to come together and uplift you and bolster all of the efforts that you're making. Oh, we don't need this. That's distracting. Bolstering all those efforts that you've been making. And you may be looking back and say, yeah, I could have done so much better. So what? So what? We could have all done so much better. You're doing great. You're doing just great. Now, as this help is coming, I really want you to allow things to complete. This isn't necessarily, it can include you completing things. It can be that. But right now, there's things that are just going to fall away. And it's going to be rapid. It's going to be like, oh, okay, well, that's over. Thank goodness that's over. Or maybe sometimes you'll think that a certain way of doing things is the way, and the universe knows that that's not the way, and that's actually wasting time. It'll come to your attention that you need to get rid of that thing and start something else. Whatever it is, let those things end. Let those things fall away. What they're doing is getting, like I said, rid of everything that's standing in the way of the magnetism. Think about, you know what that silly putty is, right? I think they still make it, but it's like silly putty. It's just putty. It's weird. Imagine putting that on the end of a magnet. Well, the magnetism of the magnet didn't stop, but it's interfering with its magnetic force. When you take the silly putty away from that, then the magnetism starts again. So that's what's happening. These things that no longer serve you are falling away, and by their falling away, increasing your magnetic field, because the resistance is gone. That which is blocking it is gone. So yay, you are doing great. Today's a good day. Really embrace it. Really look forward to having lots to celebrate. You're doing so great. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the amazing moderators, Beryl and Dre, which I didn't even mention. I'm so sorry. Moderating today on YouTube was the lovely Beryl. Moderating on Twitch was the lovely Beryl, and moderating on YouTube was the lovely Dre. I'll get this together one day. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Blessed be.